wonderful Robert Coco is here and he's going to make me my favourite Italian pastry, Ricotta Cannoli. I do love them. We've never made them on the show before.
Very dear to my heart, these pastries. Good Sicilian Ricotta Cannoli.
Fantastic. So this is a truly authentic recipe.
Certainly is.
All
I'm going
right,
to give you that little secret recipe.
Oh, I love that. I love those secrets. What goes into our mixer first?
So let's put the flour in first.
Okay, plain flour.
That's right.
In it goes.
Sugar next.
Caster sugar.
Unsalted butter.
So this is the little shells, the cannoli shells, which are distinct in shape because they look like little tubes and filled with ricotta later on.
Well, that's actually what cannoli means. It means small tubes.
Oh, there you go. You learn something every day.
And of course, the essential masala. And what it does is it makes the dough crispy and it creates the bubbles on the outside of the shell.
Right.
Which gives it that classic look of what we all know cannoli to be.
Fabulous. All right, lid goes on.
So I want you to mix that till it's a nice firm dough.
Okay. Okay, Rob, this is looking fantastic. A nice firm dough coming together.
That looks great. I'm just going to work it lightly.
Okay.
I'm going to place that in cling wrap. We're going to let that rest in the fridge for 20 minutes.
Okay.
And then we're going to roll that out.
Nice. All right, Rob, this is firmed up nicely.
That looks well rested. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it through this pasta machine. We're going to roll it out to approximately 2 millimetres thin.
Okay.
Okay, so let's remove that plastic. Now I'm going to cut that dough in half.
Okay.
Now we want to work it a bit like we do when we're making fresh pasta.
Well, I was just about to say that. It's like that, isn't it? Very good.
It is. So lightly dust a clean surface. Going to use a rolling pin to flatten that out.
So, Rob, if you don't have a pasta machine, could you do it by hand?
Look, you could do it by hand.
Yeah.
Just got to use a lot more elbow grease.
Yes, no. Pasta machine it is.
So I'm happy with that. Okay, I'm going to place that through the pasta machine.
Okay.
We're going to roll that, get that to approximately 2 millimetres thick.
Nice.
Okay. So this is our final roll. Look at that beautiful shine. Nice and flat. Just the right thickness.
Nice dough.
Okay. Just going to let that rest a little bit. Okay, just for a second. So we're going to use an oval cutter.
Yep.
And we want to cut it the same diameter as one of our cannoli tubes.
All right.
Okay, so.
That's nice.
Okay. So let's remove the excess dough.
Okay.
Just a little tip, Justine, for you and our viewers. So I like to place the cannoli shell dough on top of each other. Gives it a little bit of a surface area to brush it with egg wash.
So you get the wash done all at once.
That's right.
Nice one.
And there's only so much of that dough that I want egg washed.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to grab a cannoli tube. Okay. And I'm going to turn that over like so.
Yeah.
And seal with the egg wash exposed on top. And seal that tightly. Okay.
Yeah, so you can see it coming together now, that cannoli shape, the distinct cannoli shape. I love this. Now we've been preheating some oil. Temperature is about 165.
165, that's correct.
And we get them straight in the oil.
Please.
How long are they going to cook for?
So approximately for 3 minutes or until golden brown.
Nice one. All right, I'll be really careful when I drop these cylinders in.
Very important also to keep the cannoli with a strainer underneath the oil so they cook evenly.
Okay. And the last two. And you can already see that they're blistering.
That beautiful bubble effect from the masala.
Nice one. All right, I will take good care of them for you, Rob.
I'm sure you will.
Rob, these cannoli shells look fantastic. We've allowed them to cool after they come out of the oil. And how do we get them out? Is it as easy as that?
Just remove the tube as easy as that.
Ooh, do you trust me?
There you go.
Done.
Justine, if you could remove all the tubes from the cannoli.
Sure can.
If you can chop some chocolate for me.
Okay.
And I'll get a move on with the ricotta filling.
So what's in your filling apart from the ricotta?
So very important to use a fresh ricotta.
None of that low-fat stuff.
No, definitely not. Full cream ricotta.
Yep.
Add some sugar. And some quality vanilla bean paste.
So how fine do you want this chocolate, Rob?
Well, I do want it quite fine. And I do like using a quality chocolate when I'm making a ricotta filling.
So in with our chocky.
Okay. Now we're going to mix that until it's smooth and creamy.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, looking good.
Let's remove that.
Okay.
Have a look at that.
Oh, I could eat that just as is.
I'm going to place that into a piping bag.
I reckon this is one of your top-selling pastries.
It is. It's one of our signature desserts. I would say over the last 30 years, I've made approximately close to 1 million cannoli.
Whoa, that's a lot of cannolis. I'm jealous.
Okay, so just grab your empty shell and fill it up from either side.
Okay.
Justine, I'm going to make 2 varieties today.
Okay.
I'm going to dip that in chocolate and we're going to dip that in the pistachios.
Right, so before you add the ricotta.
That's right. So we're going to fill that with ricotta.
So you wouldn't want to do it the other way around because you wouldn't get that perfect shell.
No, that's right.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
in that case, the chocolate would go all over the ricotta.
Yep.
And it wouldn't look as fine as what it should. Okay, so we're going to organise sparkles.
Oh, so you've got a traditional one and now you're making a modern style one.
We're going for that dinner party showstopper.
Cool, like it.
So we're going to dip the ends and then dip them in the sparkles.
Stop it. That looks great. All right, I've chosen a beautiful black plate for this. I'm going to put the traditional one in the centre and our confetti adorned ones.
And there's the
next
lucky
to it.
last.
Oh, they look
And,
so
la-
good.
and last of all, I'm going to dust some icing sugar in the centre of those cannoli.
Ooh.
Now they're ready to taste.
Right. I'm going to start with a pistachio one. What about you?
Going for the glamour and sparkle.
Chin chin.
Cheers.
Thank you so much. It is so good. The cannoli shells are so crunchy and that's how they should be. Perfect ricotta that's not too sweet. Pistachios, chocolate. This is why the cannoli is my favourite Italian pastry. It's the best. And Robert Coco making it for me, I'm a lucky girl.
What a
Cheers.
pleasure. Cheers.